Today is Tuesday, and most of the Tuesdays I have a bunch of friends coming over. We make dinner together and we watch a television series. Well, this Tuesday, one of them is sick, one of them has lost her job and she's finding something else, and the other one, well, she lives far away, like an hour driving. So I definitely respect her that she, drives an hour every week to just see me. But this, I asked her, you want to check out a movie or what? But she's like, no, I really want to just chill out at home. So I'm like, okay, doesn't matter, because I would, love to have more time to play this game until Final Fantasy 15 comes out. Talking about Final Fantasy 15, one of my friends actually got the game, and our entire friendship started with Final Fantasy. So I'm pretty pissed. I am pretty pissed that he has the game and I don't. But yeah, yesterday we stopped at the deserts section of the game, and finally we can move forward. Also, I want to say one little thing. If you have seen the stream of yesterday, and if you're watching it, or maybe you're going to be on the stream in a couple of hours, I'm not really sure, but someone, I think H. Brand or someone else said that Tales of Berseria is coming out in January, and I said no, it's coming out in February. I was really certain that it came out February. I have seen the release date and it is actually in January. And I will explain why I think it's February. It is 27th of January when the game comes. That, in my opinion, it is February. Because it's almost in February. Mentioned a lot of times, I get my salary a month before the month. It's like, this week, I'm getting my salary for... I use my salary for November, for December, for January. So I use my salary for January, for February. So that's why I thought that, hey, the game is coming out in February, because I'm using the money that I would spend on February on Tales of Berseria. It's coming out 27, and I get my money the 24. So hopefully that explains it a little bit why I was wrong. And it also creates a really big problem in my opinion. January then has 3 big games. It has Gravity Rush, it has Yakuza 0, and it has Tales of Berseria. So it's going to be annoying because, of course, and it has Fate Estella. So it's going to be annoying because I actually want all of these games, and I know that I don't have time to play all of them. Gravity Rush took me like 25 hours to complete, and Gravity Rush 2 is bigger, so it's going to take me more time. So that is kind of it's a mixed feelings. I've said this so many times. It's absolutely fantastic. We're getting so many games, too many games, that people just don't know what to buy anymore. Something that never happened with the PS3, and really the golden age, again, like really the days of the PlayStation 1 and 2 where so many games are coming out. But then, the other way is all these games I cannot play. There are a lot of games that I won't be playing. Like one of them, for example, is Berserk. I am super interested in that Musou game. I'm not gonna buy it. I don't want I really try to focus on one game, and That's why I'm so surprised that this game is so big, because I actually like, oh, you know, I'm gonna complete it in a week, and you know, and so I can play Final Fantasy 15 this week or next week. And I'm like, if Final Fantasy 15 comes out this week, no chance in hell that I'm gonna beat this game before Final Fantasy. Is Final Fantasy 15 coming out Monday? You know, I will be kind of annoyed, because I know some people are already playing it. But I will be happy because I have an entire weekend to play it. Because this is actually the only weekend I have a weekend off. I have nothing to do. Next weekend is of course my birthday and the PSX. So this weekend I want to use for creating a couple of videos. I haven't been making videos for quite a while. So I have a couple of interesting topics to talk about. One of them I just recently, just like this morning, thought about, like, yeah, that is actually a issue I have, and yeah, I would really want to talk about it and see the opinions of people about that certain subject. So there are a couple of things I want to talk about, so I'm going to make a couple of videos in the weekend. And I burned my mouth. Today I had for dinner, I had, holy shit, how do you call that in English? Soup? Is it the same word, like soup? I like the soundtrack, by the way. Going up. I think the boss was too strong for me. So I'm gonna go here. Before I started streaming, I actually accepted the quest, you know, new quest to hunt monsters. There were like 40 of them. Can I? Yeah, I can show you that. Like, received. Look at it. 117 quests I need to do. And I'm only at the beginning of the game. You know, with every MMO, it really starts when you're level 70. And when you're higher level. So I'm like, wow. I'm actually really thinking about buying this game on the Vita. I travel every day, like 2 hours, and I have an hour off from work, so there's 3 hours that I could play games. I did play today. I played Kurjiez Drive, and there are a couple of things. Well, there's actually one big thing. Like, graphically, the game looks really good. It looks really good. Storyline is particularly interesting. The characters look amazing, you know, graphics. But there is one thing that, you know, I like big boobs, so you don't know, but I have sort of a boob fetish. I love big tits, whatever. But I like them that, you know, they how do you say it? Like, they should look with the body you have. You know, if you're a small girl, you need to have a little smaller than when you're really tall or bigger. And these boobs, number one, in Kurjiez Drive are just too big. They really don't look nice. They don't look like, okay, this is sexy. This is like, this looks weird. You see the entire feeling I have playing Kurjiez Drive on the Vita, like, this looks really weird. You know, the body shape doesn't match the size of the boobs. Like in Samurai Kagura, it looked pretty sexy, in my opinion. It looked pretty cool. You know, I'm like, okay, those are really nice looking tits. But in Kurjiez Drive, I don't know, it seems off. That's number one. But the biggest issue I have with the game is the frame rate. There are constant frame rate drops. Like Valkyria Drive looks too good for the Vita. You know, if you would play this in the big screen, I bet it looks better than this. So I'm like, maybe their focus was a little bit too much on graphics. Because I haven't seen... Maybe there's an update for Valkyria Drive that improves the frame rate. What do I do for work? You mean? I have a normal job. I work at a cold store that stores food, like peanuts. That's what I work. Just normal work, nothing special. But I have the extreme privilege and just incredible lucky that the boss I work under he's not one like a really old guy, sadly, because you know he's like 78 or 77, so he's gonna die at some point in time in the near future. But this guy, you know, the boss I have, he pays pretty good for the work I do. I get overpaid a lot. I earn a good amount of money. Not a lot, just good for the work that I do. So, you know, I have a normal job, nothing special. You know, I said this so many times. You know, I'm an idiot. I wish I would be smarter, but I'm just not a smart guy. But I'm really lucky to have the job that I have. So that's the work that I do. Truck's working. I think you actually get the same materials for every creature. Like every scorpion gives the same materials. Some way it's like lame, but in the other way it does mean that you don't really have to go back and forth grinding lower level enemies. So I think it's pretty smart. Just let it be at that. It's pretty smart that way. And don't get me wrong, there are hundreds of different materials, like hundreds. What's up, Witch Gang? How are you doing? I've never seen you in my stream. Are you like new? Maybe a new subscriber, or you just happen to check out the stream from PlayStation? I look fat. What the fuck is this? If you... I'm not... Oh, you're not new. Well, I've never seen you actually talk. So you're just a silent watcher. Ah, you're a friend on my PS4, okay. Level 41, I'm level 32. It's gonna be really hard. I'm gonna try it. Like, this one's pretty easy. Okay, you know, to be honest, I mean, I have a lot of friends on PSN, like, I get like daily messages, people wanting to add me, so I haven't seen your name. Oh, you've changed your YouTube name, okay. Don't let her die. Don't let her die. Ah, Noob Fat. Okay, I do know Noob Fat indeed. What's up? Oh wait, my protection's on. Of course. Oh, you should have a game. Ah, you're from the Mountain Blade team, Mountain Blade subscribers. I mean, I'm not gonna get mad if you're playing Rodok. Rodok is, you know, they're really strong at defending. They have really good. Of course not. Ah, Blade of Mirth. Haven't seen you around for quite a while. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. You know, like, Rodoks are, you know, have a really good defending army. Oh, I have to do it myself. Okay. There was one country who has really good spearmen. Yeah, crossbows are really good. Definitely with defending. Only a couple more days until Final Fantasy 15. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. Weapon fragment. Okay, so you're also playing Sword Art? That's something really cool. This game deserves it. Anime games. Well, they are called Japanese RPGs. You could also see them as anime games. I mean, that's what like casual gamers call them. And yeah, I'm you know, the #1 genre I love are Japanese RPGs. So if you're going to ask me when I'm going to play Mountain Blade, that's not going to happen. Up until April, there are only Japanese games coming out. Like, holy shit, huge amount. But then again, maybe who knows? Maybe you'll look at the stream and think to yourself, "Hey, this game looks really interesting. You know, try it out." This is by far the best RPG, Japanese RPG you can buy right now on the PS4. It's much better than World of Final Fantasy, in my opinion. I am enjoying this game a lot more than World of Final Fantasy.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm not planning on doing any Mountain Blade games. Mountain Blade Warband at least. Like, if Bannerlord comes out, I'm gonna play that. Definitely. Yes, you explore a really big world. There is a really big storyline. A lot of characters, as you can see. There are a couple of characters you can play with. And you just kill monsters, level up, do quests, you know, explore the world, explore the universe of Sword Art, and, you know, gear up, upgrade your gear, get new gear. Those are pretty much what Japanese games are about. It's pretty much like Dragon Age or The Witcher, but more combat focused. Oh, that's okay. My English sucks too. There is a really big rumor that Bannerlord is coming to consoles, yes. And as I said, if that is true, That would be my most anticipated game that year. Because Bannerlord looks incredible. I am from Holland, yes. Yes, I'm from Holland. They love... By the way, everyone from the United States, like here in Holland, Black Friday is a pretty big thing. A couple of game shops actually have the PS4 at a reduced price, and they have PS4 bundles, some really good ones, and they're even on like the television and on the radio. I hear advertisements about, you know, Black Friday, buy your PS4 at $250 or with a big bundle. And I'm like, cool. What's up, Dylan Allen? How are you doing? Say A or O. You can never say it. A, O, or is that an umlaut? I don't know. What do I have to do, by the way? We're going there. See how strong the boss is. Well, the small boss is. Mid-boss. Ah, you're from Finland. There is a really big YouTuber on Finland. He's also a really big collector. I love that guy. His voice is like super like soft and really nice to hear. It's really weird. And he's a really big collector, like a really big collector. I don't even know what the A and U is. Like umlaut. Who? I think he's called Finn Gamer. Now that I think about it, he's called Finn Gamer. He was. I watched a lot of his videos back in the day. I don't really watch YouTube videos anymore. Like I do watch, like, you know, Metal Jesus, Happy Console Gamer, but I kind of watched a lot of collectors back in the day. But like, I'm a big collector myself now, so you know, I kind of do my own thing. Yes, it's Finn Gamer. Yeah, Finn Gamer. Level's 46! Holy shit, no, we cannot beat him. That's a big one. Oh, so Blade of Murd, you're playing Dragon Quest. Next week is my birthday, and I actually got Dragon Quest Heroes, Dragon Quest Builders, for my birthday from my mom. Pretty cool. And for my friends, I'm also always getting a game, and I'm not really sure what it is. Like, you know, I gave the friend that knows what I like a big list of games. I still won, so hopefully she'll pick one of those, or she will pick something she knows I don't have and I would like. But it's kind of hard for everyone that I know to pick me. You know, it's really easy for them to know what I would want for a present, but it's really hard for them to really know what I have and what I don't have. So they always just ask me a list of games. I'll give them a list. I like the soundtrack. It's pretty cool. What's the desk on your back? Yes, they're all games. Those are PS3 games. All my Vita, my PSVR. I still don't have any room to store it. So those are all PS3 games. PSP, PS4. Yes, PS4 does have so many games. Yes, it has. PS2. PS1, you can't really see it, but there's PS1. This is my my big television, Final Fantasy stuff. And these are all my Japanese. There's like the Soul Corner, Kingsfield, Demon Souls, Dark Souls. And these are all Japanese imports. All Japanese games. And the PS4 controllers. So yeah, those are my games. That's my game collection. Small collection, I know. I have a lot of games. Most of the time I have more games than others, but you know, I'm not someone who likes to brag or anything. I don't really care about, 50 games are also, a lot of games. It's all about enjoying the games you have. That's more important. I used to buy a lot of games. You can check out like my gaming pickups. I bought dozens of games every month. And I slimmed down a lot so that I can actually play the games I am buying at launch instead of trying to rush through them. You watched my channel's first video? Really? Are you lying? If so, that is years ago. Holy shit. And did my English improve? A couple of months ago I actually checked out one of my first videos. No! My English hasn't improved? Maybe you should watch the first videos again. Yeah, definitely. Like, there are some people, like some gamers, some collectors, they have every game. I mean, every game that comes out. Full collections. And like, it is, don't get me wrong. Yeah, my PSP collection is like the first one, like 8 years ago, yeah. That's cool. Don't get me wrong, a full collection is awesome. Props to that one. Mad respect to him or her. But you also have dozens of crappy games. Crap games. And I'm like, I don't want any crap games. I don't want any FIFA or Barbie or whatever, all the games I have, people can say some of them are crap. Some of them are crap, but I still tried them first. I still first thought, oh, this could be a cool game, and then I'm disappointed because the game sucked. FIFA sucks, I know. Jump, are you serious? Yes, there are Barbie games. At least they were, like back in the PS1 and PS2 days. There were Barbie games like Bratz. And like My Little Pony games. I don't care about those. I mean, again, mad respect for anyone who wants to collect a full collection, but in my opinion, if you have 50 games that you love, it's more important than having 600 games you don't know anything about. Defeat the monsters working with you. Oh, really? Because God of War is awesome. You know, but if you don't like, if you don't like the games, why would you, collect for them? Only because it's part of the collection. I don't think that's true. Like, my PS4 collection, up from like June, July this year, up until I think at the end of the gen, it's only going to be exclusives and Japanese games, indies, maybe a couple of Western games. Maybe. That's it. That's what I like. So everybody can play Call of Duty and Titanfall or whatever. I'm gonna play them. At least not now. Nice. Mount & Blade would definitely be, oh, you like historic games? Like some medieval games? Yeah. Mount & Blade is, well, I'm gonna make the Game of the Year video, and I can guarantee you Mount & Blade is gonna be on that video. That game is just fantastic. Even years later, after playing the PC version for such a long time, Mount & Blade is still awesome. Ooh, sickle. No. I still need to do like a subscriber fan event multiplayer. I kind of, just like I still need to play Final Fantasy X and complete it. It's not gonna happen, I don't have the time for it. Level 33. Oh, holy shit, I'm almost level 35 again. Wow. Already 35. Oh. That's just wow. That's what I wanted to do. But I don't have the time for it because I'm playing all the games. Maybe in the future I'm gonna do it. Fire and Sword. I never played Fire and Sword. I skipped on that one because it has guns and I'm like medieval setting with guns. Not for me. I do want to play Viking Conquest though. Yeah, that would be cool. But who knows? Maybe they're gonna do it. Nobody knows. They're a small team, so maybe next year? Who knows? Yeah, that's also the one I never played because, I was getting into console gaming more. crown is over there. Probably, I'm only gonna wear the crown when I'm playing Mount and Blade. Because then I am Emperor Klaudkil. Or King Klaudkil. Now I am just Little Klaudkil. Look, I'm eating some candy of a piggy. Like really, like this is a piggy. Do you like Arabs? I don't know. I don't usually hate on people or an ethnicity, so... I don't care. They're animals. Maybe the pigs think I'm disgusting. No, it's soft. It is really like it has a lot of sugar. You can almost taste the sugar. Pigs, dogs also eat their own poo-poo. Some men eat their own poo-poo. Some men drink their own piss. We are no better than beasts. We kill our own people. We kill for no reason at all. Yeah, Monster. What's up, H. Brent? Yeah, I've seen Monster Hunter. By the way, were you the one yesterday that said to me that Tales of Berseria is coming out in January? And I said no, because it is actually coming out in January. Yeah, puppies eat their own poo-poo. I don't give a fuck. So, I don't care. Some men, you know, eat other men. We people kill our own kind for nothing, for oil, for money, for totally nothing. Yes, people do. Then you'll never watch the bad side of porn. You maybe don't. You maybe not eat poo-poo, but there are people who eat poo-poo. Because they're sick. At least they're different. They're different enough. That is a really stupid question. Of course. People are idiots. Many people are fucking idiots. They do all kinds of crazy shit. What the fuck is that? Horror Bastion. Have you checked out The Real Gamer 789? No, I have not. I really don't have any time to check out YouTube. Like, I haven't been on my PC for like a couple of days. What's up, the third Raven? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Trying to beat this game before Final Fantasy 15 comes out, even though I know that's not gonna happen, but still trying. Hoe gaat het? Het gaat goed. fearsome foe. Or is it like a fearsome foe? No, it's a foe. It's a fearsome foe. Foe would be weird. It's a fearsome foe. It's a fearsome foe. That's good. That's good. That sucks. Of course. Or we also say that word when like something sucks. We zeggen bijvoorbeeld van kutzooi. Dom. I also don't like the idea of a Monster Hunter movie. They can never do that good. I mean, isn't it a Western movie maker? Western movie makers never understand, you know, the Japanese way of telling a story, making a movie, making games. They're gonna fuck up the license for Monster Hunter. I'm not pissed off. I only have a face that always looks angry, but I'm not angry. I'm never pissed off. I know the new Walking Dead is coming out, but I'm gonna buy it physical, but not the physical season pass, because that fucking sucks. Who the fuck thought it is a good idea to make a physical season pass? A physical game without any content that is basically a digital season pass. What? Where's the other one? Yeah, I know. Because I read that it's the same creators of Resident Evil. I'm like, no. That's why I say, you know, they're gonna fuck up the franchise. They're gonna fuck it up. Or at least they're gonna fuck up the name. Coconut's game, no I've not. And it sounds like a stupid name. Like a stupid game. What the fuck am I doing? When I'll get Ultra Double XP? Nope. Holy shit, that's one big tower. He died. Where's the big one? Oh, there it is. Where is the... oh, there it is. Have I opened it, all two of them? I don't think I've opened them. See, no, I don't. Oh wait, that's something. I don't know, maybe? I'm not really sure how license of movies for video games are. Well, if this game bores you, then Japanese RPGs are just not your forte, but I love this game. I absolutely love this game. Like, I am now 43 hours into the game and I'm still liking it. Wow theme. Pretty cool name. Where is it? You already opened it? Oh no. Still closed. I don't know, Resident Evil 5... I don't know. Resident Evil 5 was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I also played it a little bit with my brother, so... You know, I enjoyed 5. 6? I enjoyed 6, the part where you play the original, like the sort of the original playstyle. Is it with Chris? You know, that has a survival horror feel to it. I like that part the most. Then you had like the Gears of War playstyle, and that was like, you know, okay. And you had the one with the guy and the girl that is always running away from that monster that's pretty much unbeatable. I mean, that was okay too. I mean, Resident Evil 6 wasn't that bad, but if you look at like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, nothing you know, compared to those ones. Like Resident Evil has changed, and Resident Evil 7 is looking to change again in a good way. It genuinely looks really good. I love The Lord of the Rings. Yes. I absolutely love The Lord of the Rings. Oh, another message from Yui. Ha! Is it Resident Evil 5 or Breath of Fire 5 the mobile game or the Flash game? I don't even want to talk about that. Just walk from here. Come over here! Criminal pickle. I was like Oasis. No, why? If you like that. Breath of Fire 5 is a Dragon Quarter. Yeah, that one sucked. I remember I tried to play it when I got the game. I was pretty excited because, you know, I remember Breath of Fire 3 and oh my god, the game sucked. You can try it. Oh, we're gonna beat him. Oh wait, it's head. He's gone. Huh? Nope, run away! Huh. I don't know, that would suck. That would be disappointing. Pretty sad. I mean, those games are awesome. But, you know, I always have faith that if these games get announced, that they are going to create the best game Capcom can make. Did you want Donald Trump or Hillary? I have no idea. I live in Holland. And the only thing that we know is that politicians suck. Governments suck. They're a bunch of liars, money grabbers. So, I don't know.
プレミアちゃんのクエストについて、あの子はどんな使命を背負った子で。
そうだな。女神だと思ったけど、2人いるってことでそうじゃない可能性も出てきた。
I mean, didn't Tri-Ace develop the game? But I like Star Ocean 5 a lot. I like the game.
本当のことを知るのがちょっと怖い気もする。
プレミアのクエストについて疑問。そもそも NPC としての設定がない時点で普通の状態じゃ。前にリーファもプレミアのクエストが
途中で止まっ。
ヒントの少なさや未だにつかめないストーリーに対してそう思ったらしい。俺もクリアすることばかり考えていたけど、石を集めたかと思えば木に祈りを捧げたり、やることもちぐはぐ。まあでもみんながプレミア。
どういうこと？
一人の女の子として幕を開ける。たとえクエストがおかしくても彼女が女神じゃなくても関係ない。
そうだ。
もっとセブンからチャットだ。
プリビエット、今大丈夫？
いや、セブン。
こんにちは。
その声はアスナちゃん。一緒だったんだ。
ところで、
私の今の仕事のことでね。ちょっと。
そういえばセブンが今。
じゃあそれも含めてオリジンのベータテストが開始されてから、私はアミスフィアの負荷実験を。
負荷実験？
簡単に言っちゃうと、アミスフィアがどのくらいの計算処理を行うことができるかって。
エレベーターに何人乗れるか調査するみたいな。
すごい例えだけど。で、その実験をしていた最中にアミスフィアで
謎の現象。
まだ正確な規模は分かっていないけど、かなりの数のアミスフィアが原因不明の処理落ちを起こしているの。
処理落ちくらいゲーム内でエフェクトが多く表示されたりすれば。
そういう処理落ちとは少し違うのよ。 高負荷がおそらくだけど
でもゲーム中に目立ったら
でしょうね。なんせ処理落ちといっても体感できないレベル 1% 未満の処理速度低下だから。
なんでそ
れがわからないから謎の
でもそれってかなりの
大事かどうかを調べるためにもこうして調査をしているんだけど。
アミュスフィアを使い続けることに危険性は？
安全面に関しては安心して、優先的に調査済みよ。そもそもナーブギアのように高出力の信号を脳に送り出すことが物理的に不可能なわけだし。
とはいえ原因
ただでさえ VR 技術は大きな問題を起こしたばかりだしね。特にオリジンはフルダイブ技術の発展のために政府まで巻き込んでこれは茅場明彦が作り出したカーディナルシステムというブラック。もしここでカーディナルをはじめとしたフルダイブ技術に問題があると分かれば、その進歩は何十年も後退、もしく
失われてしま
そんなこの仮想現実の世界。
私にとってもフルダイブの世界はかけがえのないものよ。ああごめん。一応君たちにも。
わざわざありがとう。何か力になれることがあったら協力するよ。
Yeah, I know. Like, I know the game got a small budget, and you definitely see that in the quality of the game, and in the content it has. But what little it has to offer, I like the battle system. The storyline was, was okay. I like the world. I like the music. I like the characters. So. Not all of them, but I like certain characters. So I enjoyed Star Ocean 5 a lot. But I am easily impressed. Lucky. I know some people who are really, they're really critical. They really look at every nip and detail of a game. And if something isn't right, oh my god, this is not right, this and that. I can just easily enjoy almost any game. Almost. Like even bad ones, I can find some enjoyment in it. So I'm really fortunate to have that.
設定がないっていう NPC の話ね。クエストを進めていて不具合とかは？
今のところ。
けどストーリーがなかなかつかめないんだよね。数少ない情報の一つだったメガ。
2人の。
私たちは設定のない NPC の子がメガ。
ねえ、そのクエストについて他の情報はない？
セ
ブ他には聖石と呼ばれる不思議な石を6つ集めるっていうイベントを。6
つの石？どうして？なんでそのクエストを君だ？
どういうことだ？
そのクエストはまだ開発途中のはずなのに、正式サービスで公開されるはずのものなのに。そのクエストはまだ公開されていないグラウンドクエストよ。
グラウンドクエスト、それが
本当は正式サービスの時に稼働するはずのクエストだったなんて。
途中で止まってるような感じがしていたけど。
でもこれでいろいろ合点がいったわ。なぜプレミアが未設定の状態だったのかとかね。
I've never heard of Business Division 6, by the way. I mean, Dragon Quest is just made by Square Enix. Nier Automata is made by Platinum. And Bravely, I don't know. So, I don't know.
だけど、どうして公開前のクエストが？
それについては、ただ明らかに異常な状況では。
このままクエストを進めていい？
開発と。
そんな、みんなで。プレミアはクエストクリアを許されないクエスト NPC なんだ。
プ
プレミアちゃんにこのまま街をうろつき続けろってか？
パパ、管理者コンソールを探しましょう。
管理者コンソール？
はい、開発スタッフがゲームの中から各データを参照し調整するためにコンソールを使えば、なぜプレミアさんのクエストが動き出したかわかるけど、皆さんもご存知の通り、このゲームは SAO のであればコンソールも同じように移植され、
確かに開発に役立つ機能があるのに、ただ問題はそれがどこにあるかだ。
セブンちゃんなら知っている。
開発スタッフであれば場所を知っているか。
なるほど、うまく見つけることができたら力を貸してくれ。
はい、任せてください。
Okay.
稼働するはずのない開発途中のプレミアのカーディナルという完璧なシステムの下で、そんな異常が発生した理由は一体何なんだ？
Yeah? That I understand indeed, that these developers are supporters. No, they're making sure that, holy shit, look how many I've done. That I understand, but I never heard of Business Division 6 or 7 or whatever. Level 35. Yay! Still no transfer though. Yay! Cannot be enhanced any further, my first one. Also cannot transform though. Speed up 15. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, success. Cool. Iron ore, like what? Yeah, I do know that WADA made a lot of mistakes. Like I've heard, well, I've seen that name a lot of times, and you know, some people have told me, you know, about him. He's the one that pretty much fucked up Final Fantasy 13. And Square Enix is definitely becoming a really good developer again. You know, they're pumping out some really good games, at least in my opinion. He is a little faster though. Oh, he's always that fast. Oh, he's faster. Okay, well that definitely works out better then. Than just having, I don't know, one big studio. Yes, the internal structure is definitely best for the Japanese developers. I mean, you know, just like Western developers just do not understand how Japanese game developers and gamers are made. At least, I mean, Japanese games are made. You know, they don't understand how it works. So that's why, you know, last gen you had so many outsourcing games from known Japanese games that they fucked up. I mean, the only one that I remember being actually good is Devil May Cry. I mean, that game was pretty cool, but it still didn't have the flair of the original Devil May Cry. Blast Lightnings. Rushing Tusk. Ah, sorry. Can we beat this? Dead Rising 2 was awesome. Dead Rising 2 was definitely not a bad game. From Mission Evolved was different. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was definitely different than From Mission I knew and I read about a lot. DMC was pretty good. Dark Void, never played it, but I hear it's really bad. Lost Planet 3, I hear it's really bad. Bionicle Commando I actually played, it is bad. People did ask for Dead Rising 2, that game was cool. Platinum Orb. Deadly Sins. There is an anime called The Seven Deadly Sins. It's a really good anime. Oh yeah, I know. No, Klaudkil. Do you mean the PS4 game? That is pretty much like a squad-based shooter, but really bad. Oh no, wait! I know what game you're talking about. I have it. It has to be somewhere around here. Wait up. Where is the Resident? Oh, Resident Evil Raccoon City. Raccoon City, Operation Raccoon City. That game sucked. For PS3. A friend of mine at that time gave it to me for my birthday. I'm like, okay, let's go. Well, yeah, that game kind of sucked. Not that I really gave it a chance though. I played it for like an hour. High potion. Yeah.
Good job.
Ring of Struts. Doesn't seem like a good ring though. It does give more HP. I'm more a fan. Oh, it's actually a better ring than I have. Oh, okay. Interesting. I like the soundtrack. Like this part of the soundtrack is really cool. I still need a couple of the Resident Evil games on PS2. And it seems that Revelation and Revelation 2 are also really good games. Plasma ore. You know, I'm getting all these high-end ores, and the only ore I need are iron ore. It's kind of funny. At least I think it's funny. Yeah, I'm really curious at the new one though. The demo I played for Resident Evil 7, it's gonna be something special on VR. Can't wait. I still need to buy the Move controllers though. There are a couple of games on PSVR that require you Move controllers, and these games actually look interesting. Also, one of them is a horror game. So I need to pick up the controllers too. Oh, there are 3 ways. Four ways I can go. Okay.
Easy.
We need the middle one. That's the middle one there, I think. I don't know. As I said, I like Resident Evil 5 and 6 was alright. Raccoon City sucked. They just thought that, I don't know, creating a game in that direction was the right thing to do. Sometimes, you know, a developer creates a game and it sucks or it's disappointing and nobody really knows why. I mean, I think that the developer and the development team thought that they made a good game. I don't know. Karun Sandstone Tunnels. Ah, see, this is where I have to go. Okay. That could definitely be the point. You know, thinking that the West may enjoy a more action-oriented Resident Evil game. And with the massive success of PT demo, they now think that the direction they have chosen for Resident Evil 7 is the right way. And I agree. I was generally terrified playing the Resident Evil 7 demo, and at VR I was scared. And that's what you want to feel when you're playing a horror game. You want to feel unrelaxed, uneasy, you know, you want to you'll feel a sense of fear, and I definitely felt that. And you're just sitting down, you're not even walking. So... What's up, Fun Time Roxy Drawings? How are you doing? It's been a while. They can't go any further. I am doing very good. I mean, of course, I'm playing this awesome game. And Final Fantasy 15 is coming out very shortly. I can't wait. I'm super excited. 10 years. 10 years. Finally, new Final Fantasy. Hopefully, this can get Final Fantasy back on the throne of the king of RPGs. Hopefully this game can redeem the bad name 13 made, in my opinion. Yeah, for me. Some liked 13. I didn't. I did not. Success! Sapphire earrings. Sapphire earrings. Yep, it's better. Is this Spanish? Yeah, I hope so. I hope that Resident Evil is terrifying again. As I said, what I've played on VR, just holy shit. You know, I think I've uploaded like 1 or 2 videos of a couple of my friends reacting to the Resident Evil demo. It was really cool. Tabata, he's the one who directed Final Fantasy 13. I mean, Visually, the game looks like a Final Fantasy, but gameplay-wise, nothing like it. I really did not like the battle system. I mean, it could have been an awesome game. I did not like the pacing of the game. It was forcing me. Oh, Final Fantasy 15. Why does it get hate? You know, from everyone who has played the game, who has played the demo, people are liking it. People are liking it a lot. So I am super hyped. I mean, Noctis, you know, the characters are like uninspiring. They're not Final Fantasy characters, but they still look pretty cool. They still have the Japanese flair to it. And I really can't wait to see, you know, a Japanese open world game. You know, that's, you know, Final Fantasy. I can't wait to try it out. And who knows, maybe it's gonna suck. I don't know. I hope not. Did it just heal itself? Some people actually already beat the game? Holy shit! That sucks. Well, I like Final Fantasy VIII. I mean, but Final Fantasy VIII isn't the best, or you know, the best Final Fantasy in the franchise, but it's still better than 12. It's better than 13. It's not better as 10 though. I like 10 a lot. But if it's as good as Final Fantasy VIII, then I'm really happy. Because Final Fantasy VIII is a great game. I enjoyed it a lot. Even though it's the only game I played once. The only Final Fantasy game I played once. I wish they would like remaster it like they did with Final Fantasy VII with just sharper visuals and put it out on PlayStation so I can play it again. I think they should go back to fantasy, yes. And who knows, maybe they're gonna do it. When with Final Fantasy 8 and 9 they did it, so who knows? I mean, they should create a game like Final Fantasy 9 again, you know. That game just screams Final Fantasy. But to be honest, in my opinion, after Final Fantasy 15, work on Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Make that game as good as they possibly can. I want that game before any other Final Fantasy games. To be honest. Really. Do you actually know how many hours most people beat Final Fantasy 15? I mean, how long is the game? At least for the storyline, because I don't know what all the mini games are, but Well, Zodiac Archon Odyssey, I've never played, I don't even know. But Granblue Fantasy does look really RPG-ish, you know, really like Final Fantasy game. But I mean, like, you have to realize that there are a lot of people in the world that have fantasy in their minds. And I mean, Square Enix, I don't know how many young people are working at Square Enix, but isn't it time to, you know, put in the new generation of developers on a game? Let them create a Final Fantasy? Maybe, you know? Or developers slash, you know, that played all the Final Fantasy games, that grew up with Final Fantasy. You know, like 2007 and 6. You know, people of my age, you know, 29, 28, 30. Again, I don't know, you know, how many younger people are working at Square Enix, but I mean, everyone can think about fantasy, you know. And I bet Final Fantasy 15 is also going to have a lot of fantasy with it. But it definitely, you can definitely see that there is a really mature setting for Final Fantasy 15. 60 hours, oh man, that is awesome. That is awesome. That means that there is a really big storyline. So that's cool. Welcome is in Resident. I like the enemy characters in the game, like Arenea. Have you played the game? You already beat Final Fantasy 15. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy 15. I know Noctis. I know a little bit of the world. I know, you know, the characters that always walk with him. I know the girl, like the garage girl. And that you're driving a car and that the car can fly. It's open world. That's all I know about Final Fantasy 15. I have tried to not look at gameplay, not look at trailers, don't read too much about the game. In my opinion, that really spoils a lot of games. You know everything beforehand. And I'm just trying to not do that. I mean, I didn't even know Sword Art, this one, is actually a really big RPG. I was really expecting like an upgrade for Last Sun. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play it this week or next week. Depends on when I get the game. It sucks though that I actually saved up days for work to play Final Fantasy 15, but my mom, she bought a new house and she asked me like, you know, could you help me out? And in this summer, we had an incredible good summer. I mean, it was hot. It was like 30 degrees, 35 degrees. Weather that is most of the time not weather we get here in Holland. So I'm like, you know, I'm a family guy, family before everything else. So I the days I saved for Final Fantasy 15 I used for helping my mom at her house. So, you know, as I said, I really want the game like on a Friday so I can play it in the weekend. But, you know, if I'm gonna get it on Monday or Tuesday, I will still be happy, but I have to go to work, and these work days are going to be so hard. So hard. And not only that, on a Friday it's my birthday, cannot play it. A Tuesday I have to, you know, make a choice. Do I want to see my friends or do I want to play games? So it's gonna be a little bit fucked up. So I'm really crossing my fingers, really hoping that I'll be getting Final Fantasy 15 at least this Saturday. I don't even care if it's Saturday. I just want the game. Yesterday I actually streamed too long. It was like almost 1 o'clock when I finally got to bed. And like 10 minutes before 6 I have to go out. So I didn't sleep that long. So I'm kind of tired. So today I'm definitely going to bed at 12 o'clock, around 12 o'clock. I didn't even know it though. Yesterday we were talking so much and I was having such a good time playing the game. I didn't even realize that, holy shit, it's already bedtime. Already bedtime. Really? I'm gonna check it out. Like, you know, it's something I really like, and something is like, oh shit, I forgot about the game, but then again I'm like, yes. There are so many games coming out, I'm forgetting games. Because I haven't forgotten any PS3 game, I know them all. It was really easy to keep track on all the PS3 games, there are just a couple of them coming out. So Dayak. Organ Odyssey. Here it says it's for Android. Gio Corsi, he's a pretty cool guy. But the game is it's for Android. Oh, here it is. Oh, this game! I remember this. It looks cool. It looks really good. Well, let's hope for a physical release. Yeah, I'm curious if Gunhu actually is going to make like a real console RPG. Who knows? I mean, there's a lot of potential this generation, you know. Like, it's kind of funny because right now I'm like checking out forums on video game shards, and people are saying like, oh my god, you know, Sony doesn't care about sales anymore. The Xbox One is beating the PS4, and you know, the streak the PS4 has is gone. You know, Xbox One is getting popular. I'm like, do your research. People are waiting for a PS4 Pro, and that's why they're not buying the Slim. And you know, to be honest, Xbox One Slim is doing great. It's a great value. It's a better value than the PS4 Slim, and that's why people are waiting for the Pro. You know, and worldwide, PS4 is still crushing the Xbox One. The PS4 best year is not 2016. It's gonna be next year or the year after that. It's the year when the PS4 is gonna be $200. That's gonna be the best year, sales-wise. Holy shit, at $200 in euros, the PS4 is gonna fly. Just fly. Because on Black Friday, the PS4 and Xbox are gonna be $250. I cannot wait how much they're gonna sell. I don't know why, I just always think it's really, I'm always curious to know. Like, what can a $50 price drop do? $250 is a really good deal. And I actually really hope that Sony actually is like, okay, maybe 300 was a mistake. We're gonna keep it at 250, so that they will have a really big increase the entire next year. Because hardware sales does matter. More hardware means more game support, means more games for us. Oh, he left. Yeah, a lot of people left Square Enix. That's why it's so different. I mean, like Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, is that game going to be like the original Kingdom Hearts games? I mean, the only one I actually know from back at Squaresoft or Square Enix, you know, the beginning, is Tetsuya Nomura. That's like the only name I know. And I mean, a lot of these guys are, of course, older. I mean, how old can Hironobu Sakaguchi be? Like 50 and 40, maybe at the beginning of 60? I don't know. I mean, those old legends are dying out in now and 10 years. I mean, how old is Miyamoto? You know, it's weird to even think about it, but in now in 10 years, he could actually be gone. Like, pretty much the most iconic developer in the world, you know, gone. The one who pretty much made Nintendo big, gone. It's really, really weird to think about. But that's life. People die. And his legacy will remain forever, of course. But it's still weird to know that, you know, there will be a time where Miyamoto, you know, we're gonna see it in the news, Miyamoto has, you know, passed away. Even thinking about it actually makes me sad. I think that, you know, sometimes I see when an artist dies, people like cry and be really depressed. I'm like, oh my god, no. I'm always like, what the fuck are you guys doing? It's just an artist. But even thinking about that Miyamoto would be gone makes me sad. I'm like, I could actually cry if he really died. It's not because of the guy itself. I think it's more because of the things he has done for the industry, the games he made, that even I played. I mean, I played Super Mario Brothers and stuff when I was younger, you know. It feels like a part of your childhood dies, and as a gamer who loves the industry, you know, a big part of the industry dies. And that's gonna be the same with all the legendary game creators. At some point in time, they're all gone. And the only thing that's left are their games and their legacy. It is really weird, actually. It's really weird. Also, the original Kingdom Hearts staff is still at Square Enix. So most probably we will see a true Kingdom Hearts sequel. That's gonna be cool. Yeah, Iwata is already dead. I mean, that already kind of made me sad, but I didn't really know much about Iwata, but I know people who were like devastated, like holy shit. And I do remember when he died, I was checking out interviews when he was younger and stuff, and you know, sometimes you're like, it sucks that we die so soon. That we only have 60 years or 70 years. It sucks. That's how life is, you know. At some point in time, my mother and you know, maybe my sister, maybe I'm gonna see my brother die, even though they're little, but still, I mean, there's just 2 years apart. My dad, my stepdad, everyone I know, everyone I work with right now is gonna die. It is weird, but that's life. And I already lost 2 family members, and to be honest, like, I wasn't devastated as people should be. You know, I mean, I think I was more sad at seeing my mom and stuff cry about them because they died than me being sad that they died. I was just like, okay, you know, he's dead. You know, that's part of life. I'm gonna die too. I'm also not afraid to die. So many people are really afraid to die. I'm not afraid to die. Like, I am interested in what's coming next. Do I want to die? Of course not. But I am interested in you know, what's going to happen after. So I'm not afraid. But then again, you know, I don't have, you know, a wife. I don't have kids. So maybe, you know, if you have like kids and stuff, you know, you're more afraid to leave them alone. You know, to leave them than you are when you're just, you know, alone, pretty much single, you know. Oh yeah, there was indeed, like, I saw a lot of, how do we call them, gifs, when that Iwata was shaking hands. Yeah. I mean, Nintendo though, I mean, their developers like Iwata and Miyamoto, you know, they stayed with Nintendo pretty much forever. You know, they died working with Nintendo, and Miyamoto, I bet, is gonna die working at Nintendo. With Microsoft, you don't really have that. With Sony, you don't really have that. I mean, Ken Kutaragi isn't here anymore. You know, so, you know, Jack Tretton isn't here anymore. Adam Boyce isn't here at Sony anymore. You know, so you're gonna remember Jack Tretton. I love that guy. He was so funny. And I just like the way he spoke. Same with Adam Boyce. Like, I finally started to like Adam Boyce pretty much because of, you know, 2015, you know, Final Fantasy, Shenmue. I'm like, holy shit, you are awesome. And he leaves. I'm like, what? What? Of course, you have like you have Mark Cerny. You have the other one that announced the PS4 Pro. I don't know his name, But I think he's also with Sony for a very long time. Kasi Rai is with Sony for a very long time. Shueida has been with Sony for a very long time. But and these people just now recently come up in front in social media. Finally, people are starting to know who Yoshida is and Adam Boys and stuff. But like everybody knows Iwata, everybody knows Miyamoto, you know, and Hideo Kojima. They're legendary. And you know, Hironobu Sakaguchi, Nobuo Uematsu, everyone knows him. Everybody knows these people. Phil Harrison left. Didn't he join Microsoft? Yeah, he joined Microsoft or EA. He joined another company. But Phil Harrison and Ken Kutaragi fucked up the PS3. Just entire Sony fucked it up. I mean, I think that Sony was thinking the same thing Microsoft is thinking right now. We need a super powerful console to wow everyone so that they're gonna buy our extremely expensive console. It didn't work in any generation when there was a really powerful but extremely expensive console. It never worked. Never. And with Scorpio, if it's more than 500, it's not gonna. Even at 500, it's not gonna work. If it's more than 500, it's definitely not gonna work. Even though Microsoft did say though that every Scorpio game is gonna be playable on Xbox One. So it is sort of a PS4 Pro-ish, but then more powerful. So that's the only thing I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know, that's alright. If that is actually what they're gonna do. Because I think there is such a difference between Xbox One and the 6 teraflops power of the Pro, of the Scorpio, that it's gonna be, I won't say impossible, but extremely hard to create for Xbox One and Scorpio. That's what I think. Maybe that's not true, but that's what I think. I mean, it's 3DS. I remember at the beginning of the 3DS, it wasn't selling well. It didn't get many games, but I think they dropped the price dramatically, really quickly, and then started to sell. I mean, the handheld still is selling a lot, and it's already sold 60 million copies. And that's a lot of systems. Vita only sold 14 million. 14, 15, you know. They definitely fucked the Wii U up, but we just have to realize that the handheld market, it's never gonna be as big as the Nintendo DS was. It's not gonna happen. You know, the Switch is not gonna sell more than 140 million. It's just the mobile phones are just too big. So 60 million 3DS is not pretty good. I mean, and Pokemon, the new Pokemon in Japan sold almost 2 million units the first 3 days. 2 million units in Japan. Wow, that's just wow. Not even Monster Hunter can do it. Let alone Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest. 2 million units almost. That's amazing. Yeah, that is definitely something I really hate about Sony, and I always said that. You know, when they shut down Zipper Interactive, I'm like, you're making a mistake. You should just make sure that they create a original SOCOM game and not this Call of Duty bullshit. People wanted old school SOCOM. And what do they create? Call of Duty stylish SOCOM. they fucked up. Can happen. Sony should have stick with their balls and said, hey guys, we need a real old school SOCOM game like SOCOM 2. But no, they closed it down. With London Studios. I think closing down London Studios is one of their biggest mistakes they have done in a long time. Wipeout on Vita wasn't a bad game, it was an awesome game. The Vita was just not selling. So the game wasn't selling. That's normal. You know, Xbox One is not selling, Halo and Gears are not selling the way they were selling on the much popular Xbox 360. It is common sense. You know, if you have 600,000 Vitas, maybe a couple of them are gonna buy Wipeout. What did Sony do? Shut them down. Instead of saying, you know what guys, it's time we're gonna create a full-blown Wipeout game for the upcoming PS4. You know, work on it, or at that time PS3 was still there. You know, on PS3, whatever, go work on it. No, they shut them down. And same with Drive Club. They shut down the development of Drive Club. The ones who also created the awesome Motorstorm. I'm like, what are you doing? Drive Club had a bad launch. It did. But with all the patches, with all the DLC, Drive Club is an awesome game, an absolutely fantastic game. One of my most played racing games ever. I absolutely love Drive Club. What did Sony do? Shut them down. Motherfuckers, stupid idiots. Those are already 3 studios down. That's fucking stupid. Yeah, they're Liverpool studio. Why do I have London studio in my head? So, which game? You have tested Drive Club? Well, I have played Drive Club. I got all the DLC. I am almost at full level, and I absolutely love Drive Club. It's an incredible racer with amazing graphics. And Drive Club on VR gave me, or is still giving me, a driving experience no other game has ever given me. I really feel I am in that car. The graphics are definitely downgraded, but still, Drive Club VR is a really good game. It definitely did not suck. No. Like, I mean, Sony needs another racer. Like, Microsoft pumps out Forza every year. So every year, they have a good racer. Gran Turismo is always waiting, and 3 years waiting. And keep in mind, the new Gran Turismo isn't even Gran Turismo 7. It's gonna be, you know, something else. It's, you know, sports. So maybe we have to wait another 2 years for Gran Turismo 7. At that time, Forza is already 10 times better and 10 times more sold. So Sony kind of needed a sort of a mid-time, like, oh yeah, Drive Club waiting for Gran Turismo. And also, you know, a game like Motorstorm would be so cool, but nope. They shut it down. What the fuck are you talking about? You should listen what I say. Drive Club is the best racing game I have played. The most played racing game. Sword Art Online, what I'm playing right now, is the best Japanese RPG I am playing. It's not the best game, Uncharted is better. Well, I mean, Uncharted technically is a better game, but I'm enjoying this game a lot more. Talk about Uncharted though, is gonna get a free update with co-op survival and also single survival. It's gonna be free. And the online survival mode on Uncharted 2 is actually the only mode I always play. I love the survival mode. So I cannot wait to play it on Uncharted 4. Finally can play Uncharted 4. That is a stupid question. Of course I'm talking about RPGs, role-playing games, Japanese RPGs. Need for Speed, I mean, I don't know, Need for Speed could be a good game, but it's online only, so I'm not gonna buy it. I do not support online only games. If the servers goes down, I can never play the game ever again, so nope. Switch with me. I don't even know what Switch is. What does it do? Well, I've heard that the new Need for Speed is a pretty good game. And, maybe if it's like $5 on PSN, I will buy it, but I'm not going to support a full-blown game physically that is online required or online only, doesn't matter how you want to say it. I'm not going to do that. You can suck my dick with it. Tell me a game what you really hate. I don't hate stuff fast. There's no game I can remember that I actually hate. Like that game is so bad that I hate the game. Maybe on PS3? I don't know. No. I mean, Lair pretty much sucked. Lair was bad. Like, Genji, Day of the Blade was bad. Haze was bad. Untold Legend. But I don't hate the games. How the fuck can you hate Killzone 2? Killzone 2 was absolutely fantastic. I loved Killzone 2. Killzone 2 is the best one. It had graphics. It had storyline, it had the gameplay, it had an awesome atmosphere. I loved how Killzone 2 looked. Just think, holy shit, that game was incredible. Absolutely incredible, really. Killzone 3 was also good. I really liked that, Killzone 1 wasn't really that good, no. I did play Killzone 1, and it's a good looking game for the PS2. It's not that good. It's not that good of a game. But Killzone 2, Killzone 3 were really good. Shadowfall was a little bit worse than 2 and 3. But I still liked it. It was enjoyable. And I got the game really cheap also. Because I did wait a couple of months until I bought the PS4. Infamous was better though. Infamous was really cool. What's your childhood game? There are a couple of childhood games. You know, when I was really young, I grew up with PS1 and PS2, so I have a lot of games to choose from. From Breath of Fire 3, Diablo, Warhammer Dark Omen, The Legend of Kurjiez, Alundra, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, Devil May Cry, God of War, Disgaea, Rogue Galaxy, Dark Cloud 2, so many games. Rune, if you know that game. Time Splitters 2, Unreal Tournament, Quake 3, Command & Conquer. So many good games. Diablo 2 on PC. Must be my most played PC game after Minecraft. So many great games. The most played game was definitely Diablo 1. Diablo 1 and Final Fantasy 7 and 9 and 10. Zone of the Enders. Oh, Zone of the Enders was so good. Like the music in that game is beautiful. Yeah, Zone of the Enders. Talking about Zone of the Enders and I see it. Yeah, so the first Zone of the Enders was like, it was alright, you know, it was alright. Wasn't it like at a launch game or post-launch, so it was alright. But Zone of the Enders 2 was, holy shit. I clearly remember playing Zone of the Enders 2, and I'm like, holy shit, this is awesome. The music, the graphics in that game. Armored Core. I was a huge fan of Armored Core. I love Armored Core. You know, I love robots. Like Armored Core, you could create your own robot. How awesome is that? And you can play against my friend, my brother. Like, oh, it was cool. I remember so many times we were just hours spending building our robots and then fighting against each other. It was so cool. I can't wait for another Armored Core. I have the updated version per day for PS3. I haven't played it yet. I got it for like $7. It was pretty cheap. I hear a lot of good things about Dying Light. I want to play it. There was like the updated version. But no money, no time. Yeah. I miss these type of games. Well, there was one game on PS4 that gave me a little bit of the Zone of the Enders feeling. I remember what one it was, but it was a sort of a space game, you know, where you fight in space battles, but you could also transform in some sort of a robot, and it also had that Zone of the Ender-ish music and feel to it. But I really miss games like Zone of the Enders. Like, those were super cool, stylish games that just had that Japanese flair to it. You look at it and you just instantly know that is Japanese. Who knows? Maybe we're gonna see it. Maybe there's gonna be someone who's gonna create something like that. If there's one thing I learned from this generation, that everything is possible, everything can happen. Everyone can say, no, we're never gonna see Shenmue, and then, you know, it's there. Yeah, Konami sucks. I don't know why. I don't know why they are turning their back on games. I don't know why. Konami was such an awesome developer / publisher back in the day. What the hell went wrong? What went wrong? Really? I would love to speak to the boss of Konami, like, what the fuck are you doing? happy though. I'm still happy that, you know, a lot of the developers left and Kojima is making something with Sony. Iggy is, you know, making a spiritual successor to Castlevania called Bloodstained. And from what we have played what people have played from the demo, that it has the Castlevania style. People really liked the demo. So, you know, yeah, definitely. I mean, Konami was like this really Japanese company, and Metal Gear Solid, I mean, Metal Gear Solid is legendary, and they have turned their backs on Kojima, like they fucked him up. That's almost just, you can never forgive them for doing that. Kojima made Konami, and they just treated him like garbage. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And that's why I had a little tear in my eye when, you know, Sony got him on the stage at E3, and like he was walking like he was the man, he was the dude. Like he was, Sony treated that guy as the legend he is. And, you know, as he should be treated, and, you know, people were cheering for him, and that was so cool. I really hope that he felt like, yeah, this is where I belong, you know. That he's gonna have a good relationship with Sony. That's what I hope. Because Sony need guys like him. People who make something different and make it a success. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? The PT demo is one of the most talked about demos ever. The game had so much potential, and then they cancel it? What? Suikoden, you know, Suikoden 1 and definitely Suikoden 2 belongs, you know, at the highest top tier of RPG gems. You know, like everyone is, you know, if you have a PS1 collection, like your gem, your crown jewel is Suikoden 2. And they fuck it up, they don't make another Suikoden? What? It's stupid. Heck, even a Suikoden 2 remake would be awesome. Like in then full 3D. And like everything is still the same. So also that strategy game they have built in, that was so cool. I really enjoyed Suikoden 2. I think I spent like 30 hours with it, but my hard drive crashed. I'm like, do I want to play it over again? Maybe if it's gonna be released on PS4 and you can stream it, I'm like, you know, I could stream it for you guys, but I don't want to do everything over again. Yeah, you know, sometimes I forget that Konami and Capcom and EA, they are run by people who maybe are not even gamers. You know, who maybe are just lucky that they got in the industry and they're like, I want to make as much money as possible with gaming, but they don't really care about the industry. They don't give a fuck about the industry. And, you know, sometimes with EA, with Activision, with Konami, it really seems that's the case. They have bad management. They have, their bosses are just not gamers. They don't care about the industry. They care about making profits. And I really think that clashes, you know, the bosses of Konami and Kojima, you know, the mind, you know, the creator of games, it crashes, and that's why maybe things went so terribly wrong for Konami. Because Hideo Kojima is now doing what he likes, what he wants to do. Sony lets him make whatever he wants to make. And Konami is reduced to nothing. Nobody gives a shit about Konami anymore. Okay. I mean, Capcom though. I mean, Capcom is still a big company. I mean, Monster Hunter is still really big. It's just that they need to create more games. They're not pumping out the games they were used to do. You know, we don't have a new Devil May Cry, or Onimusha, or whatever. God Hand was an awesome game. You know, they thrown away Clover Studio. What the fuck? That was stupid. Maximo was such a good franchise, even though there were only 2 games. You know, they should create more games. And then Konami will be awesome again. Now they're just, you know, the guys from Monster Hunter. But I've said this already, if Neo from Tecmo Koei is going to be a success, Capcom is making a new Onimusha. Mark my words. They're going to create a new Onimusha if Neo will sell well. If that's going to be a success. Namco Bandai is destroying every Japanese company, even Square Enix. At least on PS4. Namco Bandai is just pumping out games after another that has a good quality to it, fun to play, you know, and they pump out one game and they announce another. They only need to announce their Gundam strategy games, you know, the SD Gundam games, and you have the other one, Part 5 is coming out next year. It's like a strategy game with a lot of different animes, games, with all kinds of robots. Also a strategy game. That's the only ones they still need to put out. And I think they also created, like here in the West it's called the Power Rangers. And I think that Namco Bandai had a sort of a Musou game for it. I remember, I forgot the name. It also came out on PS4. This year or next year. You know, and they have God Eater. Yeah, Ace Combat 7, God Eater 3. They have a lot of games, and yeah, I mean, I have a lot of Namco Bandai games. I still need to buy Naruto, and you know, Burning Hands is it called? The fighting game for One Piece. These guys are just pumping out games, good games. Not all of them are really good quality, but they're at least acceptable, like okay quality, you know. And some of them are really good quality, like this one, and Tales of, hopefully. Where do I have to go? I bet I have to go there. Yeah. I mean, you said it's gonna be a new IP. Maybe a new RPG will be cool. But if they're gonna announce a Tales of game, I hope, as I said, it will be PS4 only with just much better graphics. Finally, real current gen graphics and not old style PS3 graphics we have that's a little bit upgraded. It's still good, but you know, I have a PS4 to play PS4 RPGs, you know, not PS3 ports. Again, not that I care, but I also love to see, like, if you play Tales of Symphonia or look at Tales of Vesperia, these games are really good looking games, and graphically Systeria doesn't look as good. It's really weird. Maybe their budget is a lot lower because they have so many projects. Yeah, I'm really curious at how God Eater 3 is gonna look, because you have to realize, and that's something that I hate about gaming, they can give us an amazing looking CG trailer, but the end game is gonna look bland or even bad. Sometimes you look at CG and like, oh my god, this game is gonna look awesome! And you're like, you're playing the game, or you see gameplay and like, is this it? You really have to make sure that, you know, don't create too much hype with a CG trailer. I don't even have to be here. Huh? Why not? Well, do I have to go here? I'm gonna check out the log. Northeast of the desert. Yeah. Oh yeah. Again, you know, Gundam Versus is also one of the games that we need a Western release for. Like maybe a PSX. That would be such a good time to announce, you know, Gundam Versus coming out for PS4 in the West. EDF 5, I know it's gonna come out. I don't even need to think or hope. I know EDF 5 is gonna come out. But yeah, I think it's really time for the Japanese developers to, you know, get into the new engines and pump out games that look good. Maybe not Western style good, you know, Uncharted, maybe not that, but still look better than we have now. And I think that this game is a step in the right direction. This game looks good. At least I think it looks good. Yes, I have. It's the girl. It looks good. People also said on Gamatsu, like, they've upgraded the engine, finally. They said that they were still using a PS2 engine. Like, what? Are you joking? I have a feeling, though, that we're gonna see Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 in a bundle for PS4. That'll be cool, though. The Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. They look like Tales of Chilean. Well, what I have seen, I don't know. I can't really judge. I've only seen like trailers on YouTube. Tales of Xillia is a good-looking game though. I love Tales of Xillia. That was a really good RPG. You know, a game in my opinion is really good if you see me play it after 12 o'clock. I don't know why it is, but it's like an inside system I have. When it's 12 o'clock, I start to fall asleep. If I'm still focused playing the game for hours after 12 o'clock, it's a good game. World of Final Fantasy did it, Uncharted did it, this game did it, and still doing it. And Tales of Xillia did it, Tales of Symphonia did it. Tales of Xillia 2 did not do that. It was a good game, but I felt like I already played it. And the grind for the money was really annoying. Really annoying. But Xillia 2 is still a good game. The end though, the end sucked. Like it was, the end of part 2 was really annoying. Like you had these different areas where you have to walk and holy shit, it was really annoying. Oh, I think there's a console. I see a blue spot. Let's go there first. Let's go here first. That bark. Dark Souls 3, by the way, also did it. Like all the Dark Souls games did it. Dark Chronicle. Well, Dark Chronicle has been a long time since I played the game. I can't remember. But I did play Rogue Galaxy a couple of months ago, and I was playing it pretty late in the night. That was only also one of the last times I played it though. I did remember that I really liked Dark Chronicle. Like I like the city building. That's what I like the most. And the weapon upgrades. $44. Can we beat it? Ah, yeah. Okay, we cannot beat it. Run, piggy! Because if I die, I have to go over again. Like really. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was indeed weird. Like the dungeons were also, I think they were random every time, but they were boring. That is something I do remember from playing Dark Chronicle. There were parts of the game that had beautiful music and graphically it looked good, but you also had the parts of dungeon crawling being pretty bland. Like also how the dungeons are made of blocks. It was pretty bland. Sent to storage. Why? Isn't that the console they were talking about? Oh, it's a warp system.
ってくるだろ。ごめん。ここよ。行くぞ。行くぞ。映画だよ。チャンスだよ。頼んだからね。
Bang, bitch. Hey girl, where is it? Oh, there it is. I never played Donkey Kong 64. Maybe I will play it when Nintendo announces Donkey, a Nintendo 64 Mini. Who knows? Time to head back and find her. Map. What's up, Eland84? I am from Holland, from the Netherlands, so my primary language is Dutch. En dat is dus Nederlands. Dat is mijn taal. Dus ik spreek niet Engels als moedertaal. Well, sometimes kiddie-like games, kiddie-like music is good music. I've heard a lot of music from Donkey Kong, and some of the songs are really good. Blacksmith, but that's not the good one. We need to view blacksmith. Where is Lisbeth? Check out the armor. I got new armors. Let's check out the new armor. Grand Ward. It says grand, like in whoa. And what the fuck is this? This is like blast armor. That one's pretty cool. This one is a pretty cool armor. Blast armor. Blast leggings. These one looks better though. These are more awesome. Nothing new. Whoa. Whoa. Let's see if I finally can upgrade some stuff. Why can't I not transform anything? Still not the armor. I have one though, I own one of them. So weird. also cannot use this. Blast on the iron ore. These iron. I need iron ore.
ありがとね。
いらっしゃい。また来てくれ。
What's up, Renegade? How are you doing? Oh yeah, the Nintendo 64 had a weird-ass controller. It had only like one stick. Shouldn't you play the game, the controller, you have to grab it like this and you have to play like this? I remember playing the N64 at a friend's place. Oh my god, so many years ago. Because his dad was a gamer, so he bought all the stuff. Supreme Shell. Look how awesome this looks! Why does this look awesome? And all the armors I have look fucking stupid. Look how awesome this looks! What? Why does this look awesome? What the fuck? This one too? So, fuck it, I'm just gonna use a normal mill. Really? Stupid game. Why do you have to go here? Level up? No, almost. We have to find Yui. Where should we find her? Oh, we actually have to go to her. We have to find her. Let me go to the warehouse though. Warehouse and just... Ah, see, I'm almost full. So much stuff I have, so much bullshit. Look, Duranti ore, so much stuff. Zelda's cool. Nee? Jij wel, Triforce? Een maatje van mij, a buddy of mine does have Final Fantasy 15. Still no mail for your game zone. That I know of, at least. I can check it out. Nope. Nothing. H. Brand, I just read Namco Bandai. Look, awesome. Bandai Namco has filed a series of new trademarks in Europe. The full list of new marks include Pac-Man, Cash Rush, Pac-Man and Leprechaun, The Precious 12, Fortune Gears and Skies Unknown. Interesting, interesting. People say that Skies Unknown is a new Skies of Arcadia. Or a new Ace Combat. It could be, that is definitely a good name though, like Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. Oh well. No, it's done. It's just Skies Unknown. They're trademarks for Europe, but people are speculating that it could be Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. It would be a cool name though. So we have to find Yui. She's at the park. Well, that could be the game. Let's see, is he still there? Late set. What could be the Precious 12 and Fortune Gears? I never played an Ace Combat game before, actually. I never played it. So she has to be here somewhere. Super Yuki, where are you? Don't say she left. No, see, she's like said. Ah, there she is. Bitch, come here.
ユイ、ちょっといいか?
Okay.
パパ、どうし
ようやくコンソールのある。これでプレミアのクエストのことが調べられる。
わかりました。
Itching.
.到着だ。あれだよ、ユイ。
間違いありません。管理者用のコンソールですね。早速アクセスしてみます。
私も手伝う。これでプレミアちゃんのクエストのことが何かつかめるか。
今はまだ何もわからない状態だからな。ここでクエストのことがわかれば。
全クエストログを展開。
ユイ、
現在このゲームで発生している全ク幸いベータテストで数があまり多くないのでなんとか絞り込め。ありました。
どうだ？
状態は稼働中。クエストは今も動く。
ねえ、このログおかしな点が。
そうですね。強制的にクエストを起動した上に。
強制的に。
プレミアちゃんのクエストはどこかが変えられているってこと？
ログを見る限りは
部分的にはそのままなものもあるけど、これなんかかなり大きく
親睦に祈りを捧げる。このイベントは
追加？プレミアのクエストにもともと。
はい、そうです。
確かにあのイベントって発生も唐突だったしよくわからなかったよね。
ねえねえ、プレミアのクエストを書き換えてるモジュール。このモジュールは少しおかしい。
ビルドって？
プログラムを実行可能の状態に変換することだよ。つまりユイが言ったのはモジュールがこのゲームのため。
このゲームのためで。
このモジュールは外部へデータの送信先は無数のアミスフィアです。
無数のアミス？
ねえ、それってもしかして
ああ。
カーディナルシステムを利用したソフトがインストールされて。
カーディナル、SAO や ALO、 そしてでも一体何のためにアミスフィアに。
そこまでは分かりませんが、おそらくは巨大な計算を分散して行っているのだ。
分散コンピューティングか。
待っていてください。このモジュ。
よーし、それじゃあ私は。
開発中だったプレミアのクエストを強制起動。そしてその内容か。さらには無数のアミスフィアを利用して巨大な計算を行っている。このモジュールは何を目的に作られた？
そんな。
どうしたんだユイ？
これはアインクラッド崩壊シミュレーションモジュールです。
アインクラッ
ド？崩壊？
ご存知の通りこのゲームのサーバーは SAO、 そして SAO はゲーム終了と同時にその舞台であるアインクラッドを崩壊させる処理が組み込まれています。
No. I'm not interested in Pokemon at all. I played Pokemon Go. It was fun for a little while. Yeah, I mean, Digimon was alright. But even with Digimon, you know, even with the rule of Final Fantasy, I'm like, the whole catching monsters, I'm like, yeah, you know, it's alright. It's fun for a while, but not entirely interested in it.
このモジュールはその崩壊をテストするためのシミュレーション。
それがこの
オリジンは新しいゲームとして作成されていますが、どれだけ見た目や内容を変えたとしても DNA はこのゲームを SAO と誤認し、モジュールが独自。もしこのモジュールが最後まで処理を実行してしまったらフィールドが消失。
そんなことになれば
どうする？意図しないプログラムが動いているのなら運営。
普通ならそれで問題ない。でもこのゲームはセブンから聞いた通りフルダイブ技術のそこに集められたスタッフがこんな問題を引き起こすモジュールを見過ごしていた。
じゃあモジュールが
おそらくカーディナルというブラックボックスによってその存在に気づく。そしてそれが意味。
スタッフによる修正が不可能ということですね。
ああ、修復ができないなら。
でも待って、モジュールってアインクラッドを崩壊させるものなんだよね。
Dragon. I have Dragon. I played Dragon Card 2. It was a pretty fun game. I have Dragon Card 3. Haven't played it yet. Nier Automata looks awesome. Seriously, Nier Automata looks really good. I haven't played 13.2 yet or Lightning Returns because I just have such a bitter taste of 13.
だけどこの世界。
確かに。となればいくらモジュールが崩壊のシミュレーション、アインクラッドが存在しないから実際にモジュールは稼働して2人の女神、6つの成績というキーアイテム、これによく似た話を。そうか。
どうしたの？
逆だ。逆に考えるんだ。
逆？
崩壊シミュレーションモジュールは俺たちがかつて100層まで戦い抜いたあの城、浮遊城アインクラッドを作ろうとしているんだ。
アインクラッド？でもこれは崩壊モジュールなんだよね。
ああ、アインクラッド崩壊シミュレーションモジュール。でもこのオリジンの舞台はアイングラウンド、浮遊城ではなく地上が舞台だから、このモジュールはまずこの世界作り上げた後に
だけどアインクラッドを作るのとプレミアちゃんのクエストに何の関係？
モジュールはプレミアのクエストを利用して再現しようとしたあのアインクラッド創世の伝説。第一節、さっきユイはプレミアたちのクエストが、
はい、
それやプレミアのクエストを第一切断の設定にそして俺たちは知らず知らずのうちにモジュールがねじ曲げたクエストを進めてしまって、
つまりプレミアちゃんのクエストを進めると、
そしてアインクラッドが創生されると、先に待つのはプレミアやこのゲームの NPC たちはそれどころかこの仮想現実という彼女のクエストは
Yeah.
プレミアちゃんのクエストを進め
Dragon Card 2 definitely, it really felt like a Musou game, but then mixed with like an RPG world from Square Enix. So I would definitely love to see like a bigger Dragon Card game with like bigger battles.
まさか第一切断を引き起こすプロセスを踏まされていたとはね。しかもこのゲームでは NPC の人たちが命を落とすと 二度と復帰することがないんだよね。
私たちプレイヤーはともかく、この世界に住むキャラクターたちにとっては、
プレミアちゃんにとってもですが、クエストはたくさんあるのに
それはもともとのプレミアのクエストが第一切断の設定に酷似していたからだろうな。
第一切
SAO の舞台となった浮遊城アインクラッド、そのしかし2人の巫女が生体樹と呼ばれる2本の巨木に命を捧げ願うモジュールは SAO に存在した第一切断の伝説をプレミアのクエストを利用して、第一切断には2人の巫女と6つの被験というキーア
一方プレミアのクエストには
モジュールは第一切断のプロセスによく似ている。プレミアイベントの改変や追加をしてプレイヤーである俺たちに第一切断を起こさせようとしていた。
なるほどな。
そのモジュールを止めることってできないのか。
残念だけどコンソールからはセブンにもこの話を伝えたけど、やっぱり運営には知らせない方がいいだろうってこと。研究のために作られたこの世界で手のつけられない事態が起きたとなると、このゲームにとどまらず仮想現実そのものの未来がなくなる。
そんな。
今はモジュールの思い通りにならないよ。クエストの攻略を止めるくらいしか対応するクエストログはプレミアが望む場所へ連れて行くという状態だから、俺たちが行動しなければ問題はないだ。
しかしその独自稼働モジュールってのはなんとも回りくどいやり方をするもんだ。
いくらプログラムといえども全てを好き勝手に書き換えられるものではありません。しかしプレイヤーが導いた結果であれば地形を変化させ、それこそ世界を崩壊。
SAO で100層をクリアしたらアインクラッドが崩れ出したのも同じ理由だね。
だからモジュールはわざわざプレミアのクエストを改変して。
でも不幸中の幸いだよ。改変されたクエストが開発中のやつで、もし普通に動いているクエストだったら誰か他の人があっさりクリアして。
プレミアさんの NPC 設定が未設定だったおかげで誰もクエストを進められませんでしたからね。
今はじっとしているしかないね。クエストを進めてあげられないのは辛いけど。
I think he means like Platinum Games should create Dragon Card 4.
ねえ、そういえば一つ気になること。第一切断というのは生体樹に仕える2人の巫女が祈りを捧げること。それが今回は2人の女神が巫女の代役として祈りを捧げることに。2人の女神って結局誰なんだろう。
確かに今は第一切断を女神がこの後登場するのか、それともやっぱりプレミアが。
あ、ちょうど
ごきげんよう。
いや、プレミア。
Oh, really? I didn't know that YouTube was so fucked up.
ちょっとプレミアちゃんの頭の
クエストマークなんで。
私たち何もしてないのに。ねえ、
今見てみるよ。やっぱりクエストが進行していて次の目標地点が表示されている。ひとまずログに出ている場所に向かって。
どうかしましたか？
プレミア、ついてきてほしいところが。
問題ありません。どこへでもついていきます。
クリアするわけにはいかないプレミアのクエスト、それが勝手に一体。
Where the quest popped up. Your favorite Monster Hunter soundtrack? Have no idea. Really, I don't know. Also, guys, it's been 3 hours already. I'm gonna take a shower. And maybe gonna play something else. Maybe. Or else I'm just gonna play this more. But I'm gonna shower first. So I'm gonna end the stream. And again, 3 hours. Holy shit. Again, it's been a lot of fun to talk with you all. Renegade and H-Brand and all the other ones. Thanks all for watching. Like always, you'll see me next time.